Hi guys, this video is a quick demo of an application called OdoWatch. OdoWatch comes from odometer watcher. So the purpose of this app is calculating the daily odometer daily of your vehicle. So and this app is most likely useful for people who use their car for businesses. For example, they drive for Uber, they drive for Lyft, they delivery food, packages, food services, anything. You are using your car daily for a business, and you want to know how many miles you drive every day. So this app it permits this, and it does that in the background. That means you don't need to interact with the app at all the whole day. The only thing you need is sometimes you check if it's alive or not, because sometimes the phone kills the process sometimes. So just just in case, but most likely it's gonna be alive. So yeah, let's get started. So the first time you download the app from Play Store, actually this app is only available for Android devices, not for iPhone for now, but maybe in the future. So yeah, you download it in Play Store. Once you first time you launch it will ask you some permission, your location permission. He will ask you that. He will tell you, please give me permission to access your location. So please do so, because it's very important. And like this message says, this app collects the device location data to enable calculation of your speed, the calculation of the distance driven every day, monitoring the vehicle, periodic maintenance services by mileage, even the app is closed or not in use. Those data are only stored on the device under the memory allocated by the app, and it can be deleted by the user at any time. So yeah, so don't worry, the data will be stored in your device. It will be stored only in your device. It's not shared over the internet or shared with anyone else. It's only stored in your device. So once you install your app, or you wipe your data from your device, those data will be gone forever. So yeah, that's one thing. So please accept. So it will give you another confirmation message. Allow, yes, allow. Then this is the first page. It will ask you to enter your vehicle information. It's very important, especially your odometer. So you have to write down your vehicle current odometer. So in this case, it will calculate, it will synchronize with your vehicle odometer. Of course, it's gonna be a little bit difference between what says in your dashboard and what the device is calculating, but it's not gonna be big difference. It's gonna be like because the calculation is different. Your vehicle is calculating the odometer based on your tire, and the app is calculating the odometer based on your point traveling. You're traveling from point A to point B. It will calculate the distance and it will add it to the odometer. So it's gonna be a few difference, but not big. But I still have an option where you can update your current odometer. So yes, select your make. So for example, say we have Ford. It is Ford, and model, say for example Escape, Escort, so Explorer. Then select your year, say example 18, your color, white, black, gray, and your plate number. So your plate number, if you don't have those things, they are not very important. You can put anything you want, but the odometer is very important. The odometer, so for example I have my vehicle, for example 101 1,000 or 1 or 2,000 miles or kilometer. So you select the unit, kilometer or miles. So we do mile here and save. If you can't find your model, you click here and you select the model. This message, it says the model because you select the make. If you don't select the make, this message will say if you don't have make. So you can add make and model in one time, right? So save. So it will save your data, and this is the home page. The home page is a kind of odometer, just like that. You see the needle by default it gives 10, but normally in a real device it will show 0. And once you're driving, it will change. It will speed. The needle will move to reflect your speeding, your real speed. So for example, let's see. We assume that we're gonna emulate you driving, and you see how it's gonna calculate the odometer. So we're gonna tell to the emulator that we assume that you're driving. You see now the needle is moving and the mileage is calculating, and this is the trip is started. Once a certain speed is go higher than 10 miles, for example, it will start the trip automatic. And you see the message says start trip, and here it says moving because the speed is moving, right? So that's how we calculate the odometer, like I said right here. And of course you can have those information, but for now is 0. Total driven distance is 0. Total trips of the day is 0 because it's new application, it just installed. Then you can choose if you want. If you don't like this odometer, you can choose the map if you want. It will load the map. And same thing, you will give the speed, and it's calculating the odometer. Go back to this 46 map 64. Like I said, you see this icon. This icon is for to update your real vehicle mileage. See, most odometers work by counting wheels rotation and assume that the distance traveled is the number of wheels rotation. So yeah, you can update your real right here every time you see like the difference is getting higher. So yeah, then you get daily mileage. That's where you're gonna have your daily mileage, and those is gonna be calculated automatic. You don't need to add nothing. The app will calculate it for you every day. Every day will tell you how the date and how much mile you drove that day. Same thing for trips. Automatic. As long every time you start driving, it will start a drive. Every time you stop, he will finish the trip. It will tell you you start from here and you finish here. And that's where the list of your trips. And once you have the list of your trips, you can go and see the detail. You click on the trip, it will tell you the detail and the path you took. Services. So the services right here, this app have like 5 service at the beginning: oil change, an air filter, brake pads, time belt, and tires. First time you load this app, first time you launch this app, it will assume the app will assume that if you did those services, you did it at this mileage, at this current mileage. But you still can change it if you want by swiping right from here. It's kind of hard but in the emulator is kind of difficult, But you swipe right, there is a button, it will tell edit. So you edit and you tell to the app what time exactly you put your oil change. But the mileage has to be under the current mileage. It has to be under. And also you can change the period if you want. Yeah, the income is right here. That's where you add your income, your daily income. For example, every day how much, for example, say today I drove Uber, so I make $213 and some change. You save. It will be saved right here. And the summary, that's where you're gonna see your summary every day. But because we don't have a data for now, it's kind of empty. That's where I was also. You can hit and find me, because but the thing is right now, like I said, it's still empty, so there's no data. I will tell you. Okay, says says you were here, so you were at this Middlesex, Darien, Connecticut. Right. So yeah, that's it. It's like a small app, easy. And this setting, I forgot about the settings. Setting, you can put some information. For example, expenses rate. Yeah, expenses rate in US for now. The IRS and or the government, it says that every vehicle who used for a service, the expenses is 57.5 for each mile driven. 57. So this is in cents. And incomes, that's where you add income. Automatic, I put like Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, Uber Eat, DoorDash, delivery, other. If you have another company they work for, you can add it here. You add the name and it will be show. First day of the week, or Monday, you can change it Monday or Sunday. So we leave it Monday. But some companies, they start the week for Sunday. So yeah, this is the setting. All right, and that's all. So I hope this app will be helpful, and it will track your daily mileage. It will track your expenses as well, and how much money you make when you go to summary. When you summary, I will tell you the week here and how much you make and how much your expenses. For now, because it's empty, I'm gonna launch another app where we have some data, so you can see the difference. So let's close this. Let's launch this device. Here you go. You see, that's not normally the information you can see. So daily mileage will be right here. Fortunately, the emulator is always slow. Just deploying. Let's go. Okay, so trips, see the trips. For example, this one it calculates. This is, like I said, automatic. For example, 14, and it starts from 50 West Ave going to 24 Camp Ave. So you click on this trip, see the duration 16 minutes, the distance. It will give you the detail of this trip. See the path you went to. So from here to here. And this, if you can see it, is similar to this one. Almost the same, because it's tracking your trip. And the daily mileage, what is the daily mileage? Is right here. For example, June, you say June, the odometer, the final odometer of the day, driven distance, and expenses. Like I said, it calculates automatically expenses based on this expense rate. So this is actually dynamic. You can change it if you want. It depends on your location and how much your government is telling you. You can change it right here. But for us here where we live, we have these expenses is 50 cents. So I drove 61 miles a day, so total expenses is $34. Right, and if you go to the summary, I will tell you your benefit of the week. It's red because it's only expenses. There's no income. So no income. So it's 14. We got only one day. It's 14. So we go to income, for example. We add income. I'm gonna add for 14. Say I drove for Grubhub. I make $200 or $210. Let's go. 212, 52. Save. It's right here. When you go to your summary, now you should be, because it's not refreshing. There you go. Your benefit now turns to green, and this is your income. It's 212, and your expenses is $34. Expenses is always automatic, and income you have to put your income daily. And that's it. That's the end of this video. Thank you for watching.